All right. Ready to get hyped up. Woo! Damn. Good shot. All right. What it do, YouTube? My name's Dustin. Y'all can call me Tex. And what I got for you today, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Xdefiant came out a couple days ago. It's only been out like 48 hours, just barely. I've been playing. I have like 20 some hours already. I've been grinding. It doesn't make the game perfect, anywhere near perfect. Actually, I've been complaining more than I've been fucking happy playing this game, but that doesn't change the fact that it's fun no matter what. I feel like the same used to be said for a bad Call of Duty. Like a bad Call of Duty back in the day, Ghosts, Modern Warfare 3, the original, you still grinded, you still played, you still had fun, but you were just kind of complaining a little extra. By the way, the gameplay on screen right now, unscripted video, I'm just yapping, so let's get into it. I want to say this game, like, stop glazing it. People are glazing the fuck out of this game, and it's not good for the game, because this game, here's the thing, you got to be as critical of it as you would be of COD, even though there's no SBMM, which makes it 10 times more fun. It's the reason you can just play for hours and forget you've been playing. You have to be as critical as you would be of COD, because if not, Black Ops 6 is going to come out, and the entire player base is gonna go ahead and head over to Black Ops 6 and completely forget about Xdefiant, try to come back and be like, damn, this game sucked. First of all, this game looks better than it did in the betas, but it still looks like terrible graphically. This looks like Call of Duty Ghosts. Everything about it to me looks like Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, Ghost was maybe a little stiffer with the animations, but everything about it looks like Ghost to me. Second of all, the hit detection, bro. Let me tell you about the fucking hit detection. Obviously I snipe a lot. There's so many shots. I shoot somebody straight in the fucking upper tit up here, bro. This is all I can, like, up here to up here somewhere, and it'd be like a hit marker, and I die because of it. And it's so fucking annoying. The hit detection needs some work, and the movement needs some work, because it's not fun to go against. It's really snappy. The animations are jank. They're weird. They stop, like, people can stop mid-air. The air strafing needs to be toned down somewhat, and I know people are gonna be mad about that, and those are controller players that are mad about that. I spent an entire day on both input. Aim assist is still crazy, even though it's less than COD. It's still insane. You're still at a massive disadvantage playing on a keyboard, and that comes from somebody who's been frying on both inputs. You can move and be way too accurate on a controller because it aims for you. And I said this the second I hopped on controller. I started playing. But I said this the second I started playing. The aim assist is snappy. It snaps on and it stays on. Once you're on them, you're on them. It's too sticky. You're able to do so much movement and just stay accurate effortlessly, while that takes an immense amount of effort on a keyboard. Annoying for every keyboard player, because we actually have to try to stay accurate. And for them, it's not like they're try-harding. It'll feel like it for any keyboard players playing against them, or even any controller players playing against them, but it's not hard to execute. When I'm playing on controller, I'm literally just sitting back, tapping my slide and jump buttons, and people can't really kill me, and my aim just kind of sticks to them. Not a massive hit. I think maybe you just take off the S-curve, like take out the whole S-curve mapping shit bullshit. Dynamic aim assist, take that out of the fucking game. There's no reason my sight should stay on them and track. There's no reason. Aim assist shouldn't be the game doing anything for you except for slowing your aim down. That's all it should be. That's all it ever was until 2019, I want to say, or 2022, when aim assist got crazy. Into the actual game now, there's some design flaws with this game that you're gonna get pissed off with, right? Like the fucking grenades, people are spamming, like, the nade spam is insane. In the 60-60 game mode, there's gonna be insane nade spam if there's frag grenades, and it's bad. But there's no perk system. I can't put on flak jacket because I'm tired of dying to nades, and that's annoying. Like, that's extremely annoying. There's no fucking tac mask. I got into a flash spamming lobby, and there was just nothing I can do except for continuously get flash. And to me, the fact that there's no tac mask or EOD or flak jacket that I can put on to change that really drives me nuts. And I know it's a different game, right? It's not COD, but that's its closest relative that's still alive. Halo's pretty much done for. right? Yeah, no perk system I think is a fat L for this game. I think it needs it to balance out those lethals and lethals and tacticals, and it would definitely work for this game. Like what the fuck is that perk called in COD? Like a hardwired type perk from Black Ops 3, because I don't want to personally, I hate getting hit by that fucking spider bot. Don't know how that made it into the game. Y'all saw, I know y'all remember Black Ops 4. Everyone threw a fit about the fucking Tempest. They could throw the little Roomba around, roll around, and shock the shit out of you. How did the spider bot make it into the game? I don't understand. Let's get into the operators, the specialists. I don't understand how shields made it into the game. Shields tend to be the death of a game. We're having that issue in the finals right now. That's been my main game for the last few months, and the biggest gripe with the higher ranked player base is the fucking shields. Like, you can't, it's so unbelievably annoying to have your bullets just block for no reason. It's even more annoying in an arcade style shooter. The Phantom is fucking oh, I can't say that word. The Phantom is fucking stupid. I don't understand why you have an extra 20 HP, which causes me to hit marker more when I'm sniping, which is annoying. I don't understand why you have a shield that's just able to block my fucking, all my shots every 15 seconds. By the way, he gets this, or 20 or whatever it is. Way more often than you'd think somebody should be getting a shield. And then they have the ultimate, which is or ultra, which is a fucking bubble shield, a shield that stays on you and moves with you throughout the map. That shields are one of the most blatantly fucking annoying things in video games. Look at this. Look at the gameplay right now. There was fucking 4 shields up. It stops all gameplay. And that's my biggest problem with this game, is there's so many things that just take you out of the game loop. Like, I hate being flashed because it just stops me from playing. And there's nothing to counter it. There's no trophy system. There's no tac mask. I hate being fucking grenaded because it kills me out of nowhere. It's jarring. There's no fucking flak jacket to counter. I hate being stunned, i.e. the spider bot, because there's nothing I can do about it, right? There's too much shit that just stops you from playing the game, and that's a problem. I think the specialists are cool and a decent idea. I don't think they should have made it. I don't think most of this should have made it in the game. And I know they've been in the game since all the play tests, but I only ever played the first one, and I hated the shields then too. All right, let's get into the good, right? Xdefiant has a lot of good things to be said about it. I know I've been bitching about it for the last couple minutes. There's a lot of good things to be said. No SBMM, skill-based matchmaking makes me able to play this game for hours without realizing I've been playing for hours, because every game has had skill-based and you get punished for doing well. And I tend to do above average, right? But I'm not crazy. And for that kind of player, that average, like, plat player in video games, there's no spot for you in casual games, because you just you're not trying as hard as the people that you're going to end up being put up against, because you're playing too well against the people that are worse than you. But you're going to get put into lobbies where you're getting clobbered because the skill-based matchmaking system has no place for us. This game has no skill-based matchmaking, so where good players just kind of fry. How it should be. If you're good at the game, you play well. Oh my god. This game also doesn't have a lot of fucking performance issues. Outdoes Call of Duty in that aspect 100 fucking %. Call of Duty constantly has packet burst issues, all this other shit. We're all always trying to figure out how to get the best frames on our fucking game, because it's hard as shit to run. Not to mention they put you in bad ping lobbies. This game prioritizes your ping, doesn't have as many performance issues, and the matchmaking system is better. It's 1,000,000 times better than the last couple Call of Duty experiences I've had. So even though it feels unfinished and there's things missing like free for all, search and destroy, a capture the flag maybe, even though it's unfinished, it feels 10 times better than the Call of Duty experience. Especially the Modern Warfare experience, right? The guns, they feel well balanced. They're all fun to use. The gameplay is enjoyable, to say the least. Like, the good things to say about this game are just that in general, it's a good game. Like, I don't think it's perfect by any means. I think there's changes to be had, but in general, it's a good game. Like, it feels like an old school Call of Duty. If that's what you like, which most of us do, most of us grew up on, you're gonna have a good time. You know, I'm playing with a lot of people I haven't played with in a long time, because we used to play Call of Duty together, and it's bringing people out the woodwork to play this game. And I thank Mark Rubin and Xdefiant for that. Please, if you do anything with this game, there's no streak system, which is okay because it's not COD, but you got to make kill streaks more rewarding. Nerf aim assist. Add some type of counter to the shit that annoys people, because that's what was great about old COD games to me. Or sorry, if you didn't like dying to nades, you threw on flak jacket. If you didn't like dying to stuns, you threw on tac mask. If you didn't like dying to streaks, you threw on cold blooded. If you didn't like being seen at thermals, you throw on cold blooded. If you didn't like setting off things like shock charges, trip mines, spider bots, you'd put on hardwired. Like it's missing that aspect of the game where I can take something away that annoys me, because that and the fact that controller players can kill you so effortlessly while jumping and moving around is gonna be what takes me out of the game and what causes me to be like, all right, I'm fucking getting off at this point. That is what has ended my long play sessions. I get annoyed at those couple things. But yeah, that should about do it. The only other thing I wanted to talk about was I think there's a desync in this game. I think it's a bug. I think there's a desync or a problem with the netcode. When somebody's jump strafing in front of you, they become damn near impossible to hit. And I think the reason they're so much easier for me to hit when I'm on controller is because the aim assist keeps me on their hitbox and not their player model, if that makes sense. The aim assist tracks the hitbox, and on keyboard and mouse, all you see is their player model, right? You can't see their hitbox. I think the hitbox and the player model desyncs when you're jump strafing a little bit, and they become a lot harder to hit. But I think that's just a bug. I don't think that's meant to be there, so I'm not going to include it in like my overall rating of the game, which, by the way, I think I give this game a 6 or 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10 games. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. It doesn't compare to those 3 games in the arcade shooter category. Battlefield 1 would be up there. Halo 3. Not with the GOATs of the arcade shooter category, right? Halo 3, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 1. But it doesn't compare to those 5 games. But it's still a really good arcade shooter. The best arcade shooter experience we've had in a long time. I'd say since Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was a fucking underrated game. But yeah, guys, that about covers everything. Overall rating, 6 out of 10. This game has a lot of good things to be said, but it's still like, be critical. Be critical of it, because it's not good for the game or for the community for us to just ignore the things that are bad about this game, as fun as it is. That's all I got to say. I'll catch y'all guys in the next one. If anybody was like waiting for me to upload, doubt there's too many of you out there, but I did have a big video just go up about 10 days ago. I got extremely sick. I don't know if you can still hear the congestion, but I was sick as fuck for about a week, and then I got kind of nervous and didn't know what to upload. But that's about it. I'll catch y'all later. I have a new video going up probably tomorrow or the next day.